All right, now we'll be going over forms. The first thing we're going to look at are only necessary questions asked. So far, I have not seen any questions that have been asked. I'd imagine questions would probably only pop up if we're actually making an account. Because, I mean, right now, there's nothing that they really need to know about us. But there is one question on here. Suddenly remote? Question mark. That's to the point. It's something that everybody's going through. So this is awesome. That's a great question to ask people how they can utilize this platform during this crazy time period. Now we're going to go back here. Unfortunately, as you see, that navigation bar that I was talking about earlier disappeared, which definitely seems to be a pretty big user error. It looks like you could click this button, the home page, but what if you didn't want to go to the homepage? What if you want to go to resources? I think it would have been helpful to keep that navigation bar up top, just to make it one less click for somebody that might have wanted to go to hire an expert or maybe wanted to go to use cases. But here we are. So now the next one is, do forms allow users to input information instead of having long drop down menus? Yeah, I'd say like these menus definitely pretty short to the point. Like there's only 2 that actually have drop down menus, so it kind of seems like you get everything you need right here. It's a very simple platform. But sometimes you do have to put in some forms. So forms allow you to input information. Like this would be considered a form. So here, like a submission form would typically have name, first name, last name, email, sometimes your address. It could eventually ask for credit card information, but that's later on. So I type that in. My name's Grayson. We'll say my last name is Smith. And one thing we can check here is for error messages. So I'm going to try to type in an email that hopefully does not exist. Oh gosh, I really hope. So I'm going to do 12h at, I'm going to make up a fake email domain. Let's say at UX. Perfect. So you see here, there's an error message. Must be an email. There's no .com. That email does not exist. They did a great job just directly letting me know that. That's a phenomenal error message. Sometimes as well, like let's say you are inputting information for money, or making an online payment or something like that. Do the forms already include a money sign, a percentage sign, or does the user have to type it in themselves? I truthfully don't see this website being something where you ever need to do that. But maybe when you're typing in, your payments, that could be a thing, but I definitely don't want to make an account tonight. It is a great platform, but All right, now our do text boxes provide plenty of space for the answer? I'd say so. I definitely don't know many people with super long first name, longer than this. We'll see how long it goes. So here, we're gonna see how long that space bar let me go on. Okay, so it does stop here, so they do have some boundaries, but the likelihood of somebody having a name longer than this is probably pretty low. Are users pre-warned if external information is required? Example, passport number. That's a great question. I'd imagine the way to tell that would be, I'd probably have to sign in, start that free trial. And hopefully if I did get that free trial and it's been 30 days, that's more likely when credit card information would be needed. And hopefully they'd let me know that I do need to have a credit or debit card beforehand. Yeah. Now, do the fields contain hints or examples to make the expected input clear? Yeah, I'd say so. Like this one lets you know, hey, put in your work email. Awesome. You sign right in. Simple as that. For formatting, do they let you know what format it should be in? Yeah. This one, there is a format for your email. You have to put in that at sign right there instead of typing in, the letters AT, which somebody could think that maybe. Um, so yeah, that's pretty helpful.